Hello, this is Amanda from Details Flower Software, and today I'm going to show you all about our new event list and client pipeline. Throughout this video, we're going to learn just a general overview of this event list, including how to sort data on your list, how to add a status to your client, move your client through the pipeline, export the data that you see on the list, add a new client, and then how to quickly access your client's event or client's contact information. Getting started, when you first go to details.flowers and you log into your account, you will see this new event list. So this is your new home page. If you are using our version 2, all of your prospects from the previous version will be marked with this P icon right here. Not only will they be on this current list, but those prospects marked with the P are also going to be in this inquiry portion of the pipeline as well. Clicking back to the current, we can see we have all of our normal data from the previous prospect and client list, like event date, client name, and location, but you can see that I've toggled more data. When you click the Options button over here on the right, it's going to open up a menu that it's going to let you know everything that you're able to view on that event list. So let's say I want to show the grand total as well. I'm going to check this box and then click Save Settings. Click anywhere else on the page to close that menu. Now I can see I have my grand total. To remove it, again, you can just uncheck these boxes right here. Click Save Settings and click anywhere on the page. Now, something else you can do is on your event list is you can move and space things accordingly. So if you happen to toggle all of that data on the event list, you're able to move it around. Once you have them in a placement that is satisfactory to you, you can go ahead, go down to Options, and click this Save Settings one more time, and that's going to save the placement of these columns. You'll notice that we have this message right up top, lets you know if your items were saved. Another note is we also have this Save Changes button at the bottom. So throughout the process, if you're adding a status to your client, if you were updating these options over here, maybe you're moving them to the Mark as Did Not Book, we're going to always click this Save Changes button at the bottom. Moving on here, now that we have sorted our data, I'm actually going to go ahead and add our total paid here. I think that's a really great one to have on your event list when you have your current events coming up. If someone has any outstanding balance or if their total paid is not matching that event total, maybe that grand total here, we know that they still have a payment left to make. Again, I'm going to click that Save Settings. So once you have your list the way you want it, this is where you can start going through and adding a status to your client. So looking at our prospects here, let's just say Kaya and Alicia, they have moved from a prospect. If I click this little P here, we're going to get this menu that will pop up that will allow me to place a different status on them. Let's say that they have actually signed the proposal that I had sent out. If I click that, you can see that the status icon has changed and that it has also moved them over to the plan portion of the client pipeline. Clicking back to current. Again, this is a situation where I updated something on this event list, so I'm going to click Save Changes. Of course, you could wait to click this Save button until you're done updating the list entirely. You don't have to do it after each and everything. So if I wanted to, I could go through with this other prospect right here, and let's say they made a payment. So if I wanted to mark a status to multiple clients, I could click these check boxes on the right, and click this change status, and whatever I choose, it will mark both clients with that. I can use these little check boxes on the right hand side to also mark a client as did not book. Or we also have a new feature, which is archiving your events. So if you have an event that has passed, maybe it's on the past list, but it's one that you want to take a look at a future date and be able to find it easily, you can archive it. To get through your different lists, you would just click right here, this drop down, and we can see that we have all, current, so current would be any event that has not yet passed, no status. Many of your clients moving over would have no status again. Past events, your did not book, which is similar to before, and then again you have your archived. I'm going to move this one to did not book. One really wonderful new feature that we do have on this event list is the search bar right at the bottom. I can go ahead and type in any of the data that I see on the event list, be it a client name, the location, even the date. And once I hit enter or click that search bar, it's going to highlight it on the list for me right here. If I had multiple results, you could do the previous or next button to search through all of the results. Once again, when you place a status on your client, let's say Samantha and Chuck here, we're going to change this status all the way down to products finalized. You can see that has moved them all the way to this final portion of the pipeline, and I can click it and view who is in there. But they're always going to remain on this current event list. So everyone who has an event date that has not yet passed will live on the current event list. You can find what each status is and which portion of the pipeline each one will place your client in on our new Details University online page. And you can also see which of the statuses we have that are automatic. We do have a couple, so I highly recommend, again, checking out Details University online to learn more. The last few things we're going to take a look at here today would be how to export the data on your list. So we can see we have this export button right here. Now when I click this button, this is going to take all of the data that I have showing on this event list and download it in a CSV file. So very similar to your cost page and what you can do now. If I wanted to show maybe just the event dates and the client names, then I would just go ahead and uncheck the data that I don't want to see and then click export. So once again, you're exporting everything that is visible on this list right here. To add a new client to the event list, you're going to click this new client/event button. And then once you add this in, it's going to add them directly onto this current list, and it will also mark them with the status of a new inquiry. So if I click this little icon right here is what they will be marked as. And it will also automatically place them in the inquiry portion of the pipeline. One last thing before we finish up with this video is how to quickly access your event, and that would be by clicking either the event date or the event location. These two areas will take you directly to the event details page with that worksheet tab right at the top. If you were to click their client name, you're going to be taken directly to that contact information page, and then you would just click to login notes and events to access their event that way. So just remember, event date takes you directly to the event details page as well as the event location, or the client's name will take you directly to that client contact information page. Well, that covers everything for our new event list. I am excited for you to get in and start playing around and reviewing everything that this brand new list has to offer you. Again, you can learn more on our brand new online tutorials, Details University Online. I thank you all for watching today. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us via the support tab located right at the top of your page and contacting us, or you're welcome to email us at support@detailsflowers.com.